It's time for a screaming lesson, and for today's video, I thought the break from Destiny was going to be solo, where you just, deal with bosses, bots, and other things like that, but it's kind of not because you're dealing with humans and bots. It's just solo as in you're not with a team, you're just by yourself, and everything that I picked up, it didn't really matter at the end, because even though, I didn't leave or anything, I just died a few times. It still just kind of removed me, and I didn't really get anything that I picked up, and I really have no clue what I was supposed to do, and I don't really care anymore. So this is just about the only run I'll be doing, because I only care for, bosses and bots, because people tend to hack this game, like the PvP section. Hence, I can never ever get Dustwheeler, and I can't even afford to try it anymore because it's just too anxiety inducing, too excessive, too stressful. Like, I'll be using one weapon, making, Huma 2k damage. The other person, also Huma, 7k damage. So I don't really trust anything when it comes to dealing with, other players in any event, for that matter. PvP, other, PvP team-ups, even whatever the hell this is, where you're just picking up random crap and you're still gonna have to fight people. I don't really care for things like that. It's just, they have to get a better system to prevent hackers if you want to, enforce team-ups like this and enforce player versus player consistently. I get that it's a combative game, but it does sport not just gacha and combat, but MMO, which should also allow you to solo a lot more than having to be forced to team up in this game, because teams in this game are not that good. And it's gonna take me a while because I had no clue what I was doing. I didn't even know how to switch weapons. I did better on like the second and third round, but I still, even though I was killing more people and I didn't really die as much, when I died it just boots me off, and I didn't get anything from this. I didn't get any rewards, any coins or whatever. Like, the system says I'm picking things up, but I guess it doesn't really matter when you leave this. Like, none of this is rewards, and none of this is anything. It's just, I think it's kind of like Call of Duty, where you're fighting people and you're picking up like chests, and there's like a barrier, or like gas chamber or whatever it's called, and it just closes in, which is similar to this actually. Like, lack of creativity and inspiration, I guess, but I don't know. I'm just being petty. It's not as solo as I wanted it to be, and I don't like people. I like people, I just don't like people on this game. Especially teams on this game. That's something that I hate. But I did like the fact that the game has recently updated, and we can get a room now. It's a pre-made room, and you can put fishes in it. And you can get animals, I guess, but they're limited animals. Most of it is just cats and dogs, with like one bunny exception. And then you can kind of just like stand in the shower. Like, your character will stand in the shower. It doesn't really react to it or interact as much like an MMO character would. It just stands there as water runs, and you can take a picture in the shower. Same thing with bed. Your character just lays with her eyes wide open, I bet. And it's just like, girl, you good? I didn't know you slept with your eyes wide open. And yeah, you can also just, it's like pre-made rooms, so you can't really put any furniture, you can't buy any furniture, you can't make any furniture, you can't chop trees down, you can't really collect any herbs or ingredients. Well, you could collect ingredients, but you can't really collect, like, you go to a bush and you can't just pick from it. You go to a tree and you can't pick from it. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. You can still get your herbs, plants, and other things from the ground, but it's not as interactive as most MMOs I know. Like Wizard 101, it has ways that you can buy your furniture, and it also has ways that you can buy furniture from in the game, as well as with money. But you can also, go to RuneScape and make your own furniture, make your own items, and it works out pretty good. I get that this game wants to be, a lot more, but if they could bring more MMO, that would be awesome. Not just consistently player versus player options. Because it's not really solo at that point. It's just solo that you're not in team, you're just still going to have to deal with people and humans. Which will bring a lot of, fun, I guess, but for this game with all the hackers, it kind of cuts it short, you know what I mean? I don't really think Break from Destiny was really that bad, because the second and third time was pretty leveled, and I do admit I got my ass kicked in this round, but I just don't like the fact that it's not gonna make you go against a bot, it's gonna make you go against people and bots. And I'm just like, sadness. But that is just me. I bet a lot of people, really appreciate this. So if you do want to check it out, check it out. It's pretty interesting. At first, it's a little confusing, but you kind of just go around, pick up armor, and you can get better armor and better gear, and you can switch it out by clicking on that white little box that I am not clicking on near my health bar for some reason, because in the first part, I just didn't know what the fuck I was doing. And you can eat that little medical supply. It's like food, basically, and it'll heal you. And I guess those yellow things are... I don't know what those yellow things are for. I don't. I do know you can get not just Vanguard and, purple gear. You can actually get gold gear off of this. But, it's really hard to find. And it also has you start off with just your fist at the beginning. Which is cool, because I really do want to, improve my attack, but I think it removes all of your armor from what you previously had, so you can put on the armor from this, which is interesting. It's not really my thing, but cool. Give me a minute, I really had no clue what I was doing. But, I guess, yeah, it does just remove everything, because you don't even have Lynn. So that's kind of all the time that I have for that video, for right now at least. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully we can make some more different ones, and hopefully the devs give us more solo and MMO interactions and events to do. Sweet nightmares.